Good day. The state television company of Western Armenia presents all the most important events of these days. Today's broadcast, the fifth meeting on the online forum will be held with the report of President Armenag Aprahamian on March 25th. The Azerbaijani occupiers call on the UN, Mher Harutyunyan, recognized Western Armenia Yereruk temple. A book on Azerbaijan's war crimes against Artsakh has been published in Poland. The 2,000-year-old quarter in Halfet in Urfa province will be open for tourism. Haykian New Year Zatik. Armenian Culture Days will be held in Monte Carlo. Let's support the state television company of Western Armenia. On March 25, 2022, the fifth session of the online forum on the topic Commemoration of the Victims of Genocide of Armenian People, the 107th anniversary will be held, at which the President of Western Armenia Armenag Aprahamian will make a speech. The meeting will take place in Zoom, Yerevan time at 10:30 and French time 7 p.m. in Armenian. To participate, you can register at the following link below. Another plan of the Azerbaijani invaders who found themselves in Shushi through the genocide of the indigenous population of Shushi, the barbaric destruction of Armenian spiritual and cultural values that celebrate the 13th anniversary of membership of the UN, has nothing to do with morality and intelligence. Azerbaijan's positive response to the provocation will turn into the second gross mistake of the UN, read out 30 years ago when it accepted its membership, unfairly ignoring the fact that Artsakh was illegally turned into the former USSR in 1991 December 10 as a result of the legal self-determination. The Yereruk temple in Western Armenia was founded in the early Christian period, in the 4th and 5th centuries, on the site of the ancient Armenian Mehyan. It was built on the light orange tooth of Ani. It is in a half-destroyed condition. According to folk etymology, the name arose as a result of an architectural solution obtained with the help of the huge 6 columns of the temple, thanks to which it seemed to the viewer from afar that it was shaking. According to another explanation, the name originated from the custom of sacrificing the ancient Armenian period, when an animal was sacrificed. There is also an opinion that the temple may have been named after one of the villages of historical provinces of Shirak, the village of Yerevan. A book on Azerbaijan's war crimes against Artsakh, Nagorno-Karabakh was published in Poland in 2020. The author of the book is the famous Polish journalist Tomasz Lech Buszek. The book is written on the basis of real documentary facts. The Chechen quarter Halfet country of Western Armenia, which was partially submerged by the Birejik reservoir 22 years ago, will be reopened for tourism. The previously abandoned quarter has turned into a ghost town. The sunken city, its name changed to the Halfet, and it was brought to tourists with a new natural structure. In the Chechen quarter on the banks of the Euphrates, with a historical texture and streets presenting a picturesque view, there are many unregistered historical buildings. In ancient time, Armenia celebrated the New Year on March 21, which is not accidental. Nature was awakened at the beginning of spring, so it was on this day that Armenia turned into a new year, Areg Day and Areg months, and celebrated the holiday which glorified the awakening of nature. On these days, the Armenians celebrate the birthday of Vahagan, which was considered the main holiday of the ancient Armenians, and the symbol of the day is light, since on this day the duration of light is longer than the night. And today, there are many customs that are preserved mainly in villages among the next generation of carriers of Western Armenian culture. In his congratulatory speech, President of Western Armenia Armenag Aprahamian notes that on this day he attaches great importance to the changes that Armenia should make in the favor of his country and homeland, starting the new year with a change in the way of thinking towards the world, since expectations of a more powerful future also depends on this. We need to think about the improvement of the homeland, because having lost our homeland, we lose a piece of us, and the preservation of the tradition presupposes the preservation of identity, which helps us to build a more powerful future. We must act to improve our homeland, because having lost our homeland, we lost a part of us, and the preservation of tradition means the preservation of the identity of the homeland. I congratulate all the sons of Hayk of the fact that for many years they have been strong to preserve for us the most valuable things, our essence and identity. However, the time has come for the identity to come not only on the tradition, but also a constructive, positive and healthy lifestyle. Armenian Culture Day will be held within the International Art Festival in the Monte Carlo framework on March 25 to 27. The audience will be presented with a rich cultural program. The premiere of the ballet is expected. New books will be performed. The Sergei Parajanov Museum, the Gurdjieff Ensemble, pianist Vartam Amikonyan, soprano Karine Babajanyan, and others will also perform with programs. There has never been such a concentration on the Armenian culture within the framework of this festival. This year's approach seeks an important step and special attitude, composer Michel Petrosyan said. Dear compatriots, the state television company of Western Armenia is not engaged in advertising. Our work is aimed at preserving and developing ties between our compatriots and the motherland. At this historical stage, we are all obliged to support our national demands in order to face together the challenges we have and achieve the establishment of our just rights, which unfortunately are ignored in modern international relations. Our struggle lasts a long time, but victory is unavoidable. Western Armenia hopes for your active support on the difficult path. Together we can do more. Now the musical part, Armenian folk song. The full version of this video is available on Western Armenia's YouTube channel. This was all for today. Goodbye.